Yogis. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining us for some virtual yoga flow. I just sent the link to my playlist in the group chat. I'm going to send that one more time for those of you just joining right now. Here we go. I'm going to do a couple announcements here. First off, my name is Steph. If I haven't met any of you guys before, I have my lovely sister, Adriana, here to flow with me, keeping our 6 feet distance, so all is good. So please mute your audio and then video if you choose. Looks like everyone is doing that. One more or a couple more updates. Stay tuned for studio updates. Right now we've been sending our list of scheduled classes the night before, so you should get one shortly here for tomorrow's schedule. So we'll keep doing that as we know more. Thank you guys for your ongoing support. We've been getting really good feedback about these virtual classes, so we love that. Feel free to share that on social media with your friends. You can tag us. We love that. We are using a block today. It's completely optional. Another option, if you don't have a block at home, would be a water bottle or a book. Basically just something that will help you stabilize in a couple postures if you choose. So that being said, get comfortable in your home. You can adjust your lighting. I'm gonna start my playlist. I'm gonna walk over and do that. So if you guys wanna do that as well. And come to find an extended child's pose. All right, if you're making your way to that extended child's pose, send your knees wide. Toes come to touch. Reach your hands towards the top edges of your mat and rest your head here. Option to take a different resting posture if this does not feel good this evening. Begin to settle into your space. Notice any areas of tightness. Give them a little extra breath. Most of us are practicing from our homes. Oftentimes, we can experience some distractions. So let that go here. Commit to being present on your mat. You carved out this 60 minutes for your flow to practice this evening. Honor that. We'll take a deep inhale through our nose. Hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale, sigh all of that air out. Don't be afraid to be loud. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. We'll take one more like that. Deep inhale through your nose. This time, seal your lips and exhale out through your nose, igniting your Ujjayi pranayama breath. Option to flip your palms towards the ceiling at this time. We'll set an intention for class. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I want to offer up the intention of kindness. Maybe that is some way that you can be kind or show kindness this week, or maybe even to yourself. We'll take a deep inhale here and open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Flip your palms back down to your mat. And on your inhale, find a tabletop position rather. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Take a few organic movements here. See what's calling. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, send your head towards your right hip, creating a C shape with your body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, send your head towards your left hip, creating a C shape once again with your body. Inhale, back to center. We'll take a few rounds of cat and cow here. Inhale, gaze high, open your chest. And exhale, cat pose, press your mat away, curve your back. Inhale, cow pose, gaze high. Exhale, cat pose, press your mat away. Take a few more of these at your own pace. Beginning to warm up the body. Finish whatever round you are on. Make your way to a neutral tabletop position. Inhale your right arm high. Option to roll out your wrist any amount here. You can take an arm circle if that feels good. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your right arm underneath your left. Right shoulder and right ear rest on your mat. Option to take an arm bind if that feels good. Placing your left palm of your hand on your right hip crease. Opening the shoulder. And breathe here. If you're taking an arm bind, you can release that. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, tabletop position. We'll take that on the left side, yogis. Inhale your left arm high. Option to roll out your wrist any amount. Maybe take some arm circles. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder and left ear rest on your mat. Option to take an arm bind on this side. Your right palm will come to your left hip crease if you're taking that option. And breathe here. If you took an arm bind, you can release that. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, tabletop position. Inhale, find your high plank pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Zip your legs together. Create one long line of energy here. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips back. Press your hands away from your mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Walk your dog out if that feels good. Opening up those hamstrings. On your inhale, see your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet behind your wrists. Let your torso hang heavy. Option to take an arm bind, or rather interlace your arms. Bend your knees as much as is comfortable here. If you took an arm variation, swap it out. As you are ready, you can release your hands to your mat. Toe heel your feet to touch. And slowly rise to stand. You get to top mat, take some shoulder rolls. Inhale, lift your shoulders high. Exhale, send them behind your back. Inhale, shoulders high. Exhale, send them down your back. Inhale, mountain pose, arms high, root down. Draw your shoulder blades back. Rotate your pinky fingers inwards. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, side body stretch to your right. Grab your left wrist. Feel the side body stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to your left. Perhaps grab your right wrist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Gold pose to your hands, gaze high. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Press your palms into your legs. Crown of head reaches towards the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, high plank pose. You've been here before. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press it back. Moving through our sun A. Inhale, see your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Option to hold a high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always an option to come to your knees as well in your chaturangas. Do what feels good today, yogis. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here, yogis. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Moving on to sun B. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose rather. Sit deep, arms high. Tuck your tailbone under. Open your chest, send your shoulder blades back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Twist your body. Keep your knees facing forward. Send your arms in opposing direction. Inhale, chair pose, arms high. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Twisting the other way. Send your arms in opposing directions. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Take a couple ankle rolls here, maybe circle your knee. Beginning to open up that hip. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, right arm high. Once again, option to roll out your wrists. Take any arm circles. You can always drop to your left knee if that feels better. Inhale, your right arm high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms high. Square your hips to the front. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, half split. Send your hips back. Reach your hands towards your foot. You can bend your knee as much as is comfortable here. Just beginning to warm up. And breathe here. Inhale, find your low lunge. Left knee lifts off the mat. Inhale, send your left heel to the ground and open up to your warrior two position. Find your heel to arch alignment here. Deep bend in your right knee. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and down. Send your left fingertips to the ceiling. Open your chest. Breathe here. Lift your torso a little bit up off of your thigh. Beautiful job. On your inhale, find your star pose. Send your arms high, heels in, toes out. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Sit deep. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, star pose. Send it high. Exhale, horse pose. Sink deep. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high two, low plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that on the left side, yogis. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Option to take some of those knee circles or ankle rolls once again. Let this feel good. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, left arm reaches. Once again, option to roll out that wrist or arm. Inhale, your left arm high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your right knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon, arms high. Draw your shoulder blades back. Square your hips to the front. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, half split. Send it back. Hands come towards your foot. You can bend your knee as much as you need to here. And breathe. On your next inhale, find your low lunge. Right knee lifts off the mat. Exhale, plant your right heel to your mat. Open up to your warrior two. Deep bend in your left knee. Find your heel to arch alignment. Strong arms. Gaze out over your left fingertips. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, extended side ankle pose. Reach forward and down. Send your right arm towards the ceiling. Open your chest here, yogis. And breathe. On your inhale, find your star pose. Send it high, heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse pose. Sit deep. Inhale, star pose. Send it high. Exhale, horse pose. Sit deep. Inhale, star pose. Send it high. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Send your left arm high. Exhale, high two, low plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here, yogis. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, see the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, arms high. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, arm center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high two, low plank. Flow your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Carve out your spine. Hold here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Listen here, yogis. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come to stand, arms high, deep bend in that right knee. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Beautiful job. Arms in opposing direction. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, find your triangle pose. Reach forward and down. Send your left arm high. Micro bend your front knee. This is an option to grab a block or a water bottle if you need something to stabilize your lower hand. Open your chest a little more to the ceiling. Breathe here. On your inhale, find your star pose, send it high. Exhale, horse pose, sit deep. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high two, low plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that on the left side, yogis. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, open arm twist. Through your left. Yep, beautiful job. Inhale, hands back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach forward and down. See if you can draw your left hip crease back in space here. Top arm straight towards the ceiling. Send energy through your arm. Option to grab a block or water bottle to stabilize yourself. On your inhale, find your star pose. Send it high. Exhale, horse pose, sit deep. Inhale, star pose, send it high. Exhale, horse pose, sit deep. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. You got it, yogis. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high two, low plank. Chaturanga. Any variation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, see your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit deep. You've been here before. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, arm center. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high two, low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee. Option to move into wild thing or flip your dog here. If you're doing that, you'll send your right arm towards the front of your mat. Lift your hips high. Beautiful job, Adriana. Inhale, back to your three-legged down dog. Right leg high. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Listen here. Inhale, exalted warrior. Send your left arm high to the ceiling. Right arm can rest on the back of your left thigh. This is a little bit of a balance challenge to look at the ceiling. Breathe here, yogis. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Find your warrior two position. Beautiful job. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach forward and down. Here is an option to move into your half moon if you would like. You can take a block underneath your right hand or a water bottle for stabilizing. Send your left arm high towards the ceiling. Beautiful job. Micro bend that standing leg and breathe. Finding an unmoving focal point helps. Gently release back to your triangle pose. And inhale, star pose, send your arms high. Exhale, arms to a T, parallel, all 10 toes facing forward. Inhale, gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Slowly hinge at your hips until you can release your hands to your mat. We'll be here for a couple breaths. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Let it feel good. See if you can shift a little more weight into the ball mounts of your feet rather than your heels. On your next inhale, send your arms to a T and slowly, gently rise to stand so you don't get dizzy. Take your time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that on the left side, yogis. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Option to flip your down dog, moving into wild thing. Left arm reaches towards the front of your mat. Lift your hips. Breathe here. Inhale, back to three-legged down dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Carve out your spine. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Inhale, exalted warrior. Send your right arm towards the sky. Left palm can rest on the back of your right thigh. Breathe, your yogis. Balance challenge to gaze up. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind to your warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle pose. You've been here before. Option to shift weight into your right leg if you want to move into your half moon. Great opportunity for a stabilizer underneath your left palm. That could be a block or a water bottle. Reach your right arm a little more towards the ceiling. Opening your chest. Breathe here, yogi. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your triangle pose if you took that half moon. Inhale, star pose, send it high. Exhale, arms to a T, parallel all 10 toes. Option to take a chest expansion on this side. Interlace your hands behind your back. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold on this side. Option to release that grip at any time. Make this your own. We'll be here for several breaths. Inhale your arms to a T, yogis, and slowly rise to stand, one vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, warrior two towards the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, yogis. Deep inhale through your nose. And open up, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, come to your high plank pose. Hold here. On your exhale, slowly lower down to your belly on your mat. Or a little belly work here. Hope everybody's doing well at home. Adriana, how are you doing? Good. All right. Thanks for being our body. First up, we'll do cobra pose. Press your palms into your mat underneath your shoulder blades. Zip your toes together. Toes press into your mat. And on your inhale, lift your chest. Gaze down and out in front of you. Breathe here. Option to lift your palms off of your mat. Inhale, lift a little higher. Press your toes into your mat a lot. 4, 3. Gently release into 1. Lightly bring your head down. Rest your right ear to your mat. Release your arms. Breathe here, yogis. Next up will be a locust pose variation. Draw your chin to center. Flip your palms so that they're touching your mat. Along your side body. Beautiful job. Bring your feet about hips width distance. Toes pressing into your mat still. On your inhale, lift your chest. Press your palms into your mat. And begin to lift your feet off the mat. Beautiful job. Option to lift your hands as well, if that feels good. Breathe here. Shift a little weight into the pelvic bone. We'll be here for 3. We'll gently release in 2. 1. Release to your mat. Left ear rests on your mat. Take a breath here. Next up is bow pose. Draw your chin to center. Bend your knees. Capture your feet one at a time. On your inhale, you will lift your chest and kick your feet into your hands a lot. Gaze down in front of you. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, kick your feet into your hands a little bit more. Shift weight into the soft part of your belly. We'll be here for 3. Kick a little bit harder for 2. 1, gently release. Rest your left ear to the mat, or whatever the opposite side is for you. Let that feel good. Maybe windshield wiper your legs. Whatever feels good. And on your inhale, come up to your tabletop position. Maybe press it back to a child's pose a little bit just to counteract the stretch. Whatever feels good. On your inhale, come back to that tabletop position. Find your high plank pose. You've been here before, yogis, that long line of energy. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, downward facing dog, send it back. Inhale, see your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit deep. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. You've been here before. Draw your hands to heart center, moving into a prayer twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist. Send your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Option to bring your elbow in between your thighs if that feels better. Breathe here. Both knees face the front of the mirror, or front of your mat rather. Open your chest here. See if you can sink 1 inch deeper. We're here for 3. We'll gently release in 2. 1, release to a forward fold. Toe heel your feet about hips width distance. Moving into a gorilla pose, 1 at a time. You can place your palms underneath your feet. If that's not accessible today, you can take a yogi toe lock, binding your fingers around your big toe. Just hang your torso heavy here. And bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold a little deeper. Feeling this in the hamstrings. As you are ready, gently release 1 hand at a time. Toe heel your feet back to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Moving on to the other side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Moving into your prayer twist. Beautiful job. Right elbow comes to the outside of your left knee. Open your chest. Both knees face the front of your mat. And breathe here. Option to bring that elbow in between the thighs if that feels more accessible this morning or this evening. Breathe here, yogis. 4, 3. Gently release in 2. 1. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Yeah, find your crouch and curl here, rather. Full crouch and curl, tuck your chin into your chest, bend your knees. And inhale, find a seat. Option to take a sip of water if that feels good. We're gonna do a little demonstration on side crow. Move my mat over here for a minute. So we've been doing a lot of twists, which is gonna make it really accessible for us to practice side crow. So if you want to play along, I encourage you to just try it out. Otherwise, always option to take a different inversion or find an extended child's pose and reconnect to your breath. If you're taking the crow pose, we'll start on the right side. We'll kind of bend our knees here and find a place where you're on the ball mounts of your toes. And we'll walk our hands to the right side of our body, kind of like we're in that prayer twist. And we'll bring our hands about shoulder width distance apart. And find a nice sturdy grip on your mat. Locate your unmoving focal point, which will be out in front of you. And then we are ready to begin to shift weight by, we're going to create a shelf with our triceps. So you can bend those triceps, find a unmoving focal point, and begin to shift weight forward. And if and when you're ready, you can walk your toes up front and practice lifting them off. So practice that. If this is a new posture, you can always have your hip resting on your right tricep in the back, which is kind of a nice way to let you feel that movement and feel that balance. But eventually you'll work to have that arm free. So play around with that, yogis. Adriana's practicing hers. That's on the right side. Beautiful job. This is a lot of work in our abdominals and in our arms, especially the triceps. Breathe here. If you fall out, try it again. That side one more try. Awesome job. And if that comes easy, you can practice floating your legs. But let's practice the left side. So we'll find that position again where we're high on the ball mounts of our feet. We'll walk our hands to our left side body about shoulder width distance, find that grip. Locate your unmoving focal point and begin to shift weights, creating a shelf with your triceps. You walk your feet a little bit to the front and play with your balance here. I'll give you guys a few moments to play around with that. If you're over it, feel free to find an extended child's pose. That's where we'll reconnect with our breath. Good job. Finding that extended child's pose if you're not already there. Take a deep inhale here. See your intention. Come back to that idea of kindness. And deep open mouth exhale, side out. Maybe that's just being kind with yourself as you try new challenging postures. And on your inhale, come to your tabletop position. Exhale, downward facing dog. We did a little balancing on our hands, so we'll do a little balancing on our feet now. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior three, shift weight into your right leg, launch off, arms go along your head, out towards the front of your mat. Left leg goes long. Always an option to bring your hands to heart center for more stability. Breathe here, yogis. Both hips square to the mat. Engage your glute and your abs. See if you can lift your left leg 1 inch higher. We're here for 3. Moving into a standing split in 2. 1, release your hands to your mat. Send your leg high. Option to bring your hands to a block or a book or something else if you can't quite reach the ground. It will help just stabilize yourself. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can play with balance, maybe capturing your ankle, your hands. And on your inhale, we'll slowly rise to a one-legged mountain pose. Arms high, left leg lifts. Ground down here. Locate your unmoving focal point. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, moving into a figure 4. And deep bend in your right knee. Tuck your tailbone. Option to remain here, or option to go a little bit deeper. Perhaps walk your fingertips to the mat. Really opening up that hip. Inhale, find your one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, leg releases to the ground. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, baby back bend. Gaze high. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Your version of chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that on the left side, yogis. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 3, launch onto your left leg. Send your arms long. Send your right leg back in space. Engage your glute and your abs. Square your hips to your mat. Option to bring hands to heart center. And breathe here. See if you can lift your right leg 1 inch higher for 3. Release to standing split in 2. 1, exhale, standing split. Reach your hands towards the ground. Right leg lifts. Options here. You can place your hands on something or play around with your balance. Lift your right leg 1 inch higher. Beautiful job. And release, finding your one-legged mountain pose. This time your right leg lifts. Root down. Find that unmoving focal point. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Seated figure four, rather. Sink deep in your left leg. Option to remain here or to deepen the posture by bringing your arms closer to your foot or perhaps coming down to touch the mat. On your inhale, rise to stand. Release that leg to the mat. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. This is your final chaturanga of class. Make it count. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving into our half pigeon pose. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw right knee to right wrist. Flex your foot a lot. Sit up tall. Left leg goes straight towards the back of your mat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, slowly lower over your leg. Find a place for your hands or head to rest on. Whether that's your prop today or maybe you stack two fists over one another. Let this feel good. If this doesn't feel good, option to take this on your back. You can find a supine variation. Breathe here. Inhale back to your seated position. And exhale, find your downward facing dog, however that's comfortable for you. Taking this on the left side. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Draw left knee to left wrist. Flex your foot a lot and sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower over your leg. Notice if this side feels better, or maybe there's a little more tension. Either one's okay. On your inhale, eyes back to that feet. And exhale, find your downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog of class. Walk out anything you need to here. Any final stretches. As you're ready, inhale to the top of your mat. And exhale, come to find a seat. Send your legs long in front of you. Straight in front of you, yogis. Inhale your arms high. And exhale, forward, seated forward fold. Reach your fingertips towards your feet. Maybe you grab your ankles or calves. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, see if you can fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, back up, arms high. And exhale, slowly lower down to your back. Engage your abs and take your time here. Lowering for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. We're gonna take a round of bridge. Plant soles of feet on your mat, bend your knees. Feet are just below your glutes. On your inhale, lift your hips towards the ceiling. Option to take a chest expansion with your arms. We'll hold this here for a round of breath. 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower to your mat. Option to take another round of bridge or option to take a full wheel. That is up to you. If you're moving into wheel, you'll send your hips high. Press the palms of your hands into your mat. Send your hips high. Breathe here. One more inhale. And exhale, lower back down. Take a Supta Baddha Konasana. Spread your knees wide, soles of feet come to touch. And press one hand on your belly, one at your heart. Breathe here. Stay here for a moment, yogis. On your inhale, draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Grab your right knee and extend your left leg long. Inhale, draw your right knee towards your right armpit, opening that hip a little bit. And on your exhale, take a supine spinal twist. Leg goes to your left. Arms can come to a T. Both shoulder blades rest on your mat. Let that feel good. On your next inhale, draw your knee back to center. And exhale, switch it out. Send your right leg long. Give your left knee a hug. Right towards your left armpit. Inhale. And exhale, send your leg to the right. Send your gaze left. Both shoulder blades rest on your mat here. On your next inhale, draw your knee back to center. Bring the right leg to meet. We're gonna move into a happy baby pose. You can bend your knees, grab the inside arches. of your feet. Maybe rock side to side. See what feels good. Taking any last minute stretches. And on your next inhale, curl yourself into a ball, giving yourself a big squeeze. Take the deepest inhale you've taken tonight. And open up, exhale, release to your final Shavasana, your final resting posture. Release any tension in your face, in your jaw. Fully surrender to your mat here. For a lot of us, this is the best part of class. Honor your time here. Give yourself these moments. I invite you to stay in this posture and continue the playlist. I'm going to leave you guys here with a couple last minute things. Stay tuned for classes. We'll send those out daily. And thank you guys for your ongoing support as we teach throughout this format. Thank you guys for taking 60 minutes to move and to breathe together. Namaste.